Hello, my name is Aya, and welcome to my first special effects makeup tutorial. Put your hair back. I got this look from Glam and Gore, but I'm gonna do it better and with less problematic history. Alright, you're gonna need latex, cotton balls, but we're gonna start with black face paint. Kind of like make a jack-o'-lantern-ish shape under your mouth. Like, go around your mouth and point out, almost Joker smiley. The very first time that I tried to do this makeup look, I totally fumbled because I did not do the black first. You're gonna look stupid as fuck, but it's okay because you're hot. And the black, it just makes it so when you're reaching through the prosthetic we're about to make, you're not like getting paint all over it. Yeah, I fumbled big time that first time. So this is just to kind of create a guide of where you're gonna coat with liquid latex and cotton balls. Cotton balls and liquid latex are the best way to make prosthetics, in my opinion. Or scar wax. Scar wax is good, but scar wax is kind of messy. This is optional. I'm just going over the black with black eyeshadow because my face paint kind of sucks ass. So I don't have cotton balls right now. I have cotton rounds. So first thing you want to do is lay down the latex around. You can do smaller sections than I did, but lay it around where you just did the black, and then you're going to place a layer of cotton balls, cotton rounds, whatever you have, right on top of the latex. It's almost like, what's that called? Paper mache. Paper mache. You're kind of basically doing paper mache on your face. You're going to do the cotton balls kind of in a line where you're putting the latex to kind of make the like a border around the black, but you're also going to want to spike it upwards. You're going to do this in both directions. So like on the bottom of your lip, you're going to have the cotton balls spike upwards, and then on the top of your lip, you're going to have the cotton balls spike downwards, and this is going to create kind of a cagey effect on your face. I don't know about y'all, but my liquid latex smells so bad. So it's kind of makes me teary-eyed whenever I use it. I have one that I got from Spirit Halloween that doesn't do that, but just be careful because this can like be a little intense, so take breaks. But yeah, as you can see right now, I'm going on top of my lip, but I'm going with the liquid latex and going down with the spikes. And one thing that's important, once you put the cotton balls down, you're covering it with latex again. So to reiterate the steps, it's you put latex down first, then you put the cotton on top of it, and then you coat the cotton that you just put on with latex. And you just kind of repeat this process until you have all the little like bars, I guess, that you want in your mouthpiece. You can have them chunkier, you can have them more thin and compact together. I like the way I have it where it's kind of thinner and more compact. So this is what that looks like after you do the cotton balls and the latex. Next, you wait for it to dry. This is the fun part. Then you take just some setting powder. I use the Airspun powder, and you just put it over what you did. I think it just makes it stay in place better. I actually don't know why you do this, but I saw a tutorial, someone did it. I think it was making prosthetics and removing them made it easier, so that's why I do that. Better safe than sorry. Then you're going to go over the cotton balls, the latex thing you just made, with some brown eyeshadow. I wet my brush first with some makeup remover, and which I think it would be better if you use, hear me out, eye lens like contact solution. It kind of makes your eyeshadow into like a paint, and you go in with like a cool toned brown. Then I'm going in with my bruise wheel. I'm going to start putting in some yellow in there, and then I go in with green. This is just, you know, to make it look a little bit more natural. Like as natural as this can look. Those colors, as odd as they may be, do help. Make it blend in better with your face. Because if you just do foundation, like I'm putting my foundation on now, if you just did foundation, it would look a little out there and unnatural. But if you had the browns, the yellows, and the greens, it kind of tones it out. I'm not going to blend in my foundation with a sponge. I usually don't, but especially now, I'm going to use a brush because I want to be careful around where my prosthetic is, and I don't want to like bump it with the sponge and then if like a latex wasn't dry, I don't want to rip it. So I just think the brush is better to be more thorough. Then I'm going to take a little bit of a skinnier brush and I'm going to put a darker foundation on it, and I'm going to go over the lines on my mouth piece that we made and blend out the ends. Now I'm just going to put on regular schmegular makeup. You can do whatever you want. This part, world's your oyster. You can make your makeup look however. I'm just going to draw my eyebrows on. I've been growing my eyebrows back. It's kind of awkward because I want to get my other eyebrow pierced, so things I do to be super cool and awesome. But yeah, I'm just going in with the eyeshadow and makeup remover solution that I made. It works really nicely making pigments like that. But I used to be a cosplayer, and when I cosplayed, I would do eyeshadow and eye contact lens solution, and that's what works best for me. I'm gonna do a cut crease today using my favorite cool toned browns. Yeah, that's all I use. If I'm doing day-to-day eyeshadow, you bet your bottom freaking dollar my ass is using a cool toned brown. I don't know why, I just like them. I think they look nice. Yeah, so I start off with a lighter cool tone brown, and I just blend that all up on my upper lid with a fluffy brush, and then I go kind of towards the end of my lid with a darker brown and smoke it out a little bit. This is a very, very basic eyeshadow look I'm doing. And then after I'm satisfied with the amount of smoky that I do, I'm going to go in with some concealer on a brush. Where's my brush? Where's my stuff? Look at me look for it. Ah, what a damsel in distress I am. But anyway, then I'm just going to draw on like a cut crease with the concealer. And I kind of like how the color of the concealer looks, so I'm not going to put any eyeshadow on top of it. Actually, I lie. I put a little bit of like a shimmer on top, but it's like the same color as the concealer, so it's not like that noticeable. And the shimmer, I don't think I put it on camera, so I totally could have left out the detail that I put shimmers in, but I believe in transparency. One thing that I think is pretty obvious, and I'm going to mention it here while I'm just putting on like regular makeup, is while you have the prosthetic on your mouth, it's still kind of wet. At least I'm not very patient. I didn't let it fully dry. So it's drying as I'm doing my makeup. So it's really important to I know this kind of sucks, but not move your mouth that often. Once it's on, it's not as bad to talk. Next is a messy step. It's a fun step, but we're going to add fake blood. The first kind of blood I go in with is scab blood. This is a super thick fake blood. And I'm just kind of getting in the cracks and crevices. I don't really like the scab blood I'm using. I use two different kinds of scab blood. This is just from Spirit Halloween. I don't know the brand of the other one I have. I just got it in a special effects makeup kit. But I'm shoving it in between the little bars that we made, a little bit on my face. Shoving it in between those little bars that we made just to make it look a little bit more gross, because who doesn't love adding blood? And any mistakes that I made, boom, just cover it with blood. I'm going to use a scab blood first, and then I'm going in with a more liquidy, the one I was going in before was more waxy, but this is also scab blood, and I just went over with that one with a more liquidy blood to make it look more flowy, and that's it! Boo! That's how you put a cage over your mouth. It's kind of like bear trappy? Sorry. I thought of that joke before. Now for the fun part, the ending. Will the prosthetic peel off in one go? This one was kind of annoying to get off. Also, PSA, don't rip off your prosthetics. I'm an idiot. But does it come off in one piece? Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Holy shit, fuck yeah! Oh my god, we did it. Thanks for watching.